Retro Gaming Roundup.
Alright folks, welcome back. We are heading into Mission 7 today. Now Mission 7 is, I'm fairly sure I never actually got further than this back in a day. You'll see why. I have completed it since in practice, but it still does come down to execution. You know, it's all very well known, a decent loadout and where things are, what to do, but it comes down to some fighting, which hopefully will go my way, but maybe can't promise everything. And so today we're going to try and beat it properly, and yeah, see what else the future holds for later. I think years and years and years, you know, back when I was at uni and we had it set up semi-permanently in the living room, and we'd dip in and out, and I think that's why I never really sort of managed to beat it. It would always be a case of sort of struggling against it, and then I'd either forget about it or run out of money and have to quit, or I'd mess up ejecting and my save data would be deleted, and it was a whole thing. So that makes that essentially interesting, the eject. So theoretically, not sure how that works thematically with this mission, but I guess we don't need to worry about things like that. So let's get in with the so the Expeditionary Force Staff Unit reconfirmed the facility to be a weapons factory. So that's the facility we found in the canyons, if you remember last time. Giving much emphasis on the strategic value of the enemy's facility, the Expeditionary Force dispatched the 7th Special Panzer Division to Nanyang Valley. The 34th Special Panzer Battalion, under the command of the division, was ordered to take control of the factory installation. Seems easy enough. There was a factory, let's go, let's take control of it. So this is actually kind of interesting. We'll go into the full briefing. I'll finish my coffee. Our reconnaissance activity revealed that the facility in Nanyang Valley is important enemy weapons factory. Today at 2200, our battalion will penetrate the weapons factory with all of our VTs in an effort to gain military control over the facility. Reconnaissance has also confirmed that there is a mercenary group called Jaralax who are working with normal VT troops. In some ways, the mercenary group could prove to be more troublesome than our normal enemies we're used to, so be very cautious. Also, this will be your first night fight. All of you should read the nightscope section of the manual carefully. Or ignore it altogether, use your targeting computer, it's not a problem. The Jaralax, they are a problem. They don't show up on your radar, as you'll see later, and they seem to be pretty well armoured. And fuckers. So, could do with some supplies. We don't need a VT, we have got VTs. Let's dive into this. We've got our 2nd gen VT that we've been using. 2 sets of missiles, 1 decent smoothbore rifle. What's the range on that? So that's 0 to 200, that's 100 to 250. So that will be kind of useful, this rifle. Gonna take that. We don't need it, I don't think. We don't have any optional armour, which would be probably quite nice. Let's pick a song, shall we? Bit of soy sauce, well that's pretty moody. Yeah, we'll go with that. And let's move out. So, staying fairly light, we need some manoeuvrability. We're going to be using the override at key points in this. Yeah, starts off pretty simple, just open air, walk through the canyons, pick a couple of guys up on the way to the that button, the way to the facility. Similar stuff to what we've done before, but then it sort of changes up a bit. So unfortunately, you've probably got about 5 minutes of fairly boring stuff. If there's any Jarlax out there, that could be a bit tricky from my point of view, because they might try and hurt me and might be a bit of a pain. But otherwise, it's kind of a sneaking mission. Skyview might be useful. Well, I don't know, would that be useful at some point? Who knows? We're just gonna slip through these trees, try and keep some top speed. If you look on the radar, there's a little, well, you can see it on the main monitor as well, there's a sort of a cliff to the right. We're gonna skirt around that. I can see some enemies on the left, very far left of the radar, but I'm going to avoid that. Oh, I'm going to pay attention and not fall over going around corners. Luckily saved that with the dodge pedal, which serves to help you balance. Did I bring 2 fuel tanks? I think I did. I hope I did. There's some sort of vocals going on this track on the boombox, but I can't really hear them, which is a bit of a shame. It sounds like it could be quite cool. Alright, here's the first person that stands in our way. We've got our guided missiles on. Oh, we're going to hop round this. We're going to just pop round this corner, take a few shots at him. Oh, narrowly missed his return fire. I wasn't actually expecting him to be able to do that, but he's gone. And as you can see, nothing on the radar. Looks pretty benign. Oh look, there's a Jarlax hiding around the corner. Now we're going to stay out of his range, hopefully, with where he's positioned, and then use our guided missiles to try and not have to worry too much about engaging him. As you can see, they take a lot of missiles though, these buggers. And he's gone. So yeah, we're already down to just 3 missiles left. Not ideal. But we've got the supply chopper we can call in, and we will. Before we head into the base, we need to make sure we've got full fuel and plenty of armoury. So I'm just going to nip round this corner. And I think this is just another Vitz. Yep, so he's not going to be much bother. Although we've already got a bit too close to his little friend there. Oh, I didn't see on the radar because it's a Jarlax. We've got 1 missile left. That's not ideal. Swap them out. Now, hopefully, oh, he's down. That's good. We can stay far enough away. I need some of these missiles before I go into the base, so I might actually. I might be too far away for this to hit. Yes, that's a shame. I don't really want to get close if I don't have to. Let's just stay here. Pelt him with missiles. Down again. Ah! So the other thing I could have done actually, I'm going to turn on the forecast shooting system. I don't know whether it makes any difference at the moment, but it can't hurt. Well, it can hurt at some points, but we shall see. So I'm just going to navigate through this little tight little bit of cliff ridge. Then we're going to take a tight right, which will take us to the facility. We're going to ignore those yellows. I wish you could turn the boombox up, actually. Oh, let's just apparently not dodge out of the way of that. There we go. So, I don't know whether I've pointed this out, but you'll have seen on the right hand side of the main display monitor that the orange icon heat came up there when I tried to do a lot of dodges. There is actions in the Met, well, the VT, will cause heat, but especially using the dodge creates a lot of sort of wear and tear on the joints, makes them heat up a lot. So this is where later on we're going to need the overdrive, because that runs things supposedly at some sort of higher levels and will increase the cooling capability and will allow us to dodge more frequently, which will be essential. Here are some giraffes. We all know how much of a pain in the arse giraffes can be from mission 1. I'm going fast enough that they can't get a lock on me, and they only take 1 missile, so that's nice. Nice and easy these days. Right, we're going to stop here and we're going to resupply.
Oscar 3, do you copy?
So this will be a bit boring as you just sit and wait for me to
This is Oscar 3, requesting
wait for this chopper to come along.
supply chopper ASAP.
This is Wagon Master.
You can see, let's see if I can zoom this in a bit, can't I? I can discuss. You'll see here there's a little panel on this door. That is a VT operable thing. We switched to the manipulator arm, which you can't see, there's zoomed in, there it is. Boop, boop, boop. And that'll be used, we'll be doing that. Operate some doors and some lifts. So yeah, I might as well tell you. So what's happening now is we're taking these massive big vertical tanks and we're going to play a corridor shooter, which is ridiculous. Not the most manoeuvrable things in the world, so getting into lifts, we're going to be walking into the lifts, slowly turning round, pressing the button. It'd be better if the button was on the back, you could press it, and then as the lift's closing and doing things you could turn around, but never mind. So that's going to be happening there. So there's going to be some really tight fights. Speaking of which, I need to switch to that rifle, thank you. So close proximity to missiles don't work very well, which is a shame. Come on. So yeah, my small fine-tune adjustments of position in a whopping great vertical tank, not exactly ideal. Well, I dodged a bit far, might as well scare these little men in jeeps, because what else am I going to use this chain gun for? There's one of my buddies, look, in a smouldering heap. He's not had a good day. I've never seen RAI guys actually perform very well, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? Right, and do you know why he got shot? Why he's there? Because, hello. Oh crap, he actually managed to shoot me then. So, here we start playing the game of dodge fun. Shoot, why are all these missing? Fortunately, he's just trying to shoot things up into the ceiling. Right, knocked him on the floor. Come on. Let's punish him. So that, you think, well actually that's not so bad. But he is one of the easiest of the folks we'll encounter in here. In fact, he is the easiest. The rest, oh, is these weird little, you'll see in a minute, something called a Scylla, which is like a little spider weapons platform with guided weapons. They're little buggers. He's going to pop round this corner. There he is. I'm hoping my guided missile will get him. Nope. So I'm going to have to chaff that. It's not working so well. The theory there was not to waste my rifle ammo, but that didn't go so well, did it? I don't know, I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to use that much later, am I? I do need them in a second. So this is the first lift. So I will apologise in advance for this somewhat clumsiness that is about to ensue. Oh, not including me walking into the door frame, which I wasn't expecting. Now we have to turn round, find the control panel. I might not be close enough. Oh, I am. There we go. Hit that. Might as well finish turning then. Do with a wash of the screen. And we sit back and enjoy the lift. Now we are about to meet up with one of our buddies. I'm going to put that onto that channel for now. As you can see, there's our buddy on the radar, and he's fighting off against some yellows, which are giraffes. Giraffes that we don't like, but in this case, they're going to be pretty easy. You'd think he'd do it, but as you can see, as we get close, he falls over. Things aren't going so well for him. They're not very good, are they? I'm a rookie pilot, and I'm essentially expected to do all the heavy work. So here we're just gonna pop out, shoot a missile at these giraffes, pop back in while they shoot back at us. This is much easier than trying to take them. We've got to go down that bridge later, so we really don't want to be taking them on head on. About what, 6 of them or something. This one I can probably I've run out of missiles. I was about to say, yeah, I could just run down this bridge. And there we go. Not worry about strafing and messing about and take them on, but kind of cock that up a bit. So, we've got another door. And then if you look at the radar, there's some rooms the other side. Big problem I had. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck on the door frame. These guys are just some guys with RPGs. Not really a concern. I'm gonna take some pops at them anyway, just for fun. So you can see, shoots his RPG. So yeah, these two. Whoop! Uh oh, fell over. Concentration helps. On the left, 2 doors, 2 storeroom type affairs. Now, one of the reasons I used to die a lot on this mission, and why I never got very far or any further with it, was because I used to want to see if there was anything in there. Turns out all that's in there is horrible bastards that end up killing you. Or, even if you do kill them, you've wasted a lot of ammo and time and effort and fuel. There's nothing in those rooms, so that I know of. I don't think pretty sure there's not. There's one room that we've got something in that we're going to go and do. Get a bit of an extra bit of loot. Which I'm in two minds about, because I don't know how worthwhile it is. It's a bit of a risk because we have to get into, if this is an elevator, not a door. So we have to get into a bit of a fight, which obviously fighting comes with risks. Is it worth the risk? I don't know, but we're going to try it. Hey. The worst thing that happens, it goes wrong a few times, and I just give up, and like, there will be an episode where I'm not going to get that. Having said that, I have a funny feeling this game does randomise some objects like that, so it may be that it would... Oh, what am I stuck on? Don't know, but I just jumped through the doorway. Yeah, it might randomise items. Can't remember if it does or not. Two Scyllas are going to ambush me here. Don't know which side first. The right hand side's the first thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if something... Oh, it's apparently already here. There he is. Okay, that's one down. How are we doing on this? So fuel-wise, we've got just under half of the first tank, and we've still got the second tank, so I think I might have shot that too early. No, look at that. Oh, let's chaff those missiles away there quickly. This is going alright so far. This is going alright. We're going to just pop round this corner then, and have our little fight. So let's... Oh no, that was the rifle. Oh, 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 oh. Walls, walls, walls. Like I say, not the most manoeuvrable of things to send into a facility. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to here. I'm going to do a nice dodge left. That should put me in the middle of the door in a second, although, so I'm going to stick the override on, which I might not need, but for him, but we're going to get attacked, and I can't remember how much the doorway will save me here. I'm going to go into reverse. I've lost audio, so that's fantastic. Thanks for that. I'm not going to get any audio back. Oh, he's come forward, has he? So this method here, so I'm shooting and dodging. He's also shooting and dodging. I'm going to need to go forward. Shit! Okay. Crap. That's what... So that's where things go wrong. If they can charge you, and without the oral feedback of being able to... I hope the audio still... It looks like it's still coming through to the recording. It's not to my headphones. I couldn't get an idea for how much damage I was taking, but they've got a ridiculous plasma torch that they charges forward and they get you. You can hear it charge up and then dodge it, but obviously I couldn't hear it, so I just got caught by that. Crap. I wasn't expecting him to be the guy that would necessarily kill me. Well, okay. Next time, I guess. Try again. I'm still going to go for that thing. There's a VT, it's bonus VT in there that you can get, and I want it. So, you can't request a supply chopper while you're in an enclosed area. So this is the thing I was saying with the eject. It's enclosed, we can't have the supply chopper. That doesn't matter. But how do I eject from inside the facility? Who knows? Anyway, sorry about that, folks. Better luck next time.